Hello and welcome to PTI. I'm Joe and that's Nihal. Today we'll be talking about who will win the NL Central, who will win the Super Bowl, and who is the NL Cy Young Award winner. Starting off, who will win the NL Central?
I think it's going to go to the Cardinals. First of all, they have arguably the best hitter in the majors, Albert Pujols. Second of all, they have another amazing hitter, Matt Holliday, who's up there in batting average and RBIs. And third, they also have a great supporting cast of guys like Colby Rasmus, who are really underrated.
I think it's going to be the Milwaukee Brewers. They have Prince fielder Ricky Weeks and Corey Hart along with Ryan Braun for hitting, some of the best hitters in the league. And then they're great in the field with a bunch of Gold Glove caliber players. And their starting pitching with Giovanni Gallardo is very good.
I think Gallardo is kind of overrated, and he can't do anything that Chris Carpenter can't do. And Zach Greinke is kind of the equivalent of Adam Wainwright. Both of them have been hurt and under expectation.
Okay, we'll now go to our next question. Who's going to win the 2011-2012 Super Bowl?
I think it's going to the Green Bay Packers for a repeat. They have amazing wide receivers such as Greg Jennings and Donald Driver, and also a really underrated person in Jordy Nelson. He makes all the short catches and makes it all happen.
I think it's going to be the Baltimore Ravens. They have one of the best defenses in the league with Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and all those guys. And then on offense, they have a great quarterback in Joe Flacco. They have a very good running back in Ray Rice. And for wide receivers, they have Derek Mason and Anquan Bolden, who can both make things happen.
Yeah, but in a game between the Ravens and the Packers, I think the Packers would win because of their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. He can do everything. He can make the short pass, the long pass if needed. He can run and get a first down. And their defense is very underrated. I think Nick Collins, their safety, is one of the best in the game.
Well, I agree that Aaron Rodgers is a very good quarterback, and I give him respect, but I don't think he'll be able to do anything against this great Ravens defense. I mean, he's going to have Ray Lewis running in at him like a madman, and then he'll have, when he tries to throw the ball, he'll have Ed Reed swarming the defense. I just think they're going to be too much.
I think if he throws a short pass to Jordy Nelson, Nelson can get a solid 5 to 7 yard gain every time because he probably can get a little bit in between the cornerbacks and linemen.
All right, now to our last question. Who is the AL and NL Cy Young Award? First with the AL.
I think the AL Cy Young is Jared Weaver. He leads the league in ERA. He's up there in wins, but I don't think wins are that important of a category. And he is arguably the best strikeout pitcher in the game.
I think it has to go to Justin Verlander. He's 9-3 in all season his ERA has been around 2, which is great. He's thrown a no-hitter this year against the best home run hitter in the league. And he's just been great for the Tigers. If he was on a better team, he'd be definitely recognized as the best pitcher in the AL, I think.
Well, Jared Weaver, he is so good at striking people out. Verlander is also great, but Jared Weaver, I think they're both kind of similar pitchers. I think Jared Weaver just has an edge.
All right, now to the NL. Who do you think will win that?
I think that's going to lefty Clayton Kershaw. He leads the majors in strikeouts. He has a very, very low ERA, around 2, and he doesn't have too many wins, but other than Matt Kemp, the Dodgers haven't produced many runs.
I think it has to be Jair Jurgens from the Red Hot Braves. He has the lowest ERA in the NL. It's been like 180 the whole year. He's been striking people out. He's shutting people down. He had a no-hitter going into the 8th inning of one game this year. I think he's definitely Cy Young caliber, even though he doesn't get that recognition. And it'll definitely help that he is on such a good team like the Braves.
Okay, that wraps it up for us.